Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions here with a super quick stock market update. Wanted to make sure that you guys were aware of where the current NASDAQ market is trading at as of right now. It's a pretty choppy day. We did open up in the green. It didn't last a very long period of time. We're kind of trading sideways anyways during that pre-market session. We are now trading below the moving average, and normally when the pattern begins to trade below the moving average, it begins to show signs of it being somewhat bearish. And let me show you why this is somewhat of a concern. So it's a little bit easier to see, but based off of previous support levels, we are approaching right around 258 to around 266. We're showing signs of this consolidation phase, right? I talk about this pretty often within my, to my Learn Plan Profit traders, and it's called the 3 stages of a reversal, right? It's when something sells off, that's a rejection phase, stage 1. Then there's the consolidation phase, right? Stage 2. And then when we begin to make higher highs, so therefore breaking above like 267 would be that confirmation where we can begin to indicate signs of an uptrend. But again, it doesn't mean that we have to actually confirm and break above, right? We can trade sideways here for a long enough period of time, and if the resistance is strong enough and the selling pressure is high enough, then they can just get rejected and then sell right back off to that previous support range of right around 258, 259. I just want to make sure that you guys are aware of that, especially leading up to the CPI data report that's going to be this Thursday, 1 hour before the market opens. I think it's going to be super important for all of you guys to be aware and to be prepared, because as of right now, if we do begin to break above, then I want you to understand why. Well, on the technical aspect, we broke above a resistance level, and then we can begin to gap up to the moving average, and then after that, back to that previous resistance right around 282. But if we get rejected here, where are we headed? Well, right back down to that previous support range of 258. And I think it's very important to be aware of that, especially with what's going on right now. Just like last week when that FOMC minutes meeting, 1 or 2 days prior to that FOMC minutes meeting, the market was kind of trading sideways. And it wouldn't really surprise me if for the next couple of days, if we see that same type of pattern for the overall stock market. You have to understand, investors as a whole, everyone, we're all waiting for that CPI data report. We're all waiting for that inflation report. And until that is reported, the market probably won't be trying to make any dramatic moves. There are a series of different companies that are going to be reporting earnings before market opens and after the market closes leading up to Thursday. But again, Thursday is a very significant day. And for those that are unaware, Thursday, 1 hour before the market opens, so this is going to be at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, there's going to be a CPI data report, also known as an inflation report. And once this gets reported, the market will react, right? Is inflation higher or lower than expected? That is what's going to be reported this Thursday. And I do plan to live stream it. All you have to do is drop a thumbs up on this video and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. But looking at QQQ on the day chart, if you're not under the PDT rule, right, like myself, I am able to day trade this. We can see that obvious resistance level on TQQQ that we continue to see right around that like 1830. So if you like buying the lows and you like selling the highs, it's a textbook setup for a horizontal pattern with a slight descending pattern, right? So overall highs of right around 1830, it sells off to lows of 1776, and then it picks right back up. Sold off, consolidated. It's literally as textbook of a reversal as these things get. And the margins are not horrible, right? So if you look at the overall lows and the overall highs, they're nearly 3%. But the reason I'm bringing this up is I want to remind you how important it is to learn how to save your day trades. If you are under the PDT rule, which means that you have 3 day trades within a 5 business day period, think about it. If you waste all of your day trades for these 2 to 3% trades, you're not going to have anything for Thursday, right? Most likely not. And I just like to remind you to think big picture. And although you might be encouraged because of this trade opportunity, which you shouldn't be afraid to take advantage of if it meets your criteria, but you might not have any day trades left when it comes down to the CPI data report. And normally, based off of previous CPI data reports, they tend to move the markets anywhere from 7 to 15% on TQQQ and SQQQ. So I think it's going to be a pretty significant day. There's no question about that. I just wanted to remind you that you should never be afraid to be selective, especially when you know something big is happening. And what better time to trade, right? At that time when there's going to be most likely a huge opportunity, either with direction being bullish or maybe direction being bearish. So I really do appreciate you guys' time. Just wanted to provide you guys with a quick little stock market update. I think today is probably going to be a day worth holding back from over trading unless we begin to break above 1830 on TQs or 267 here, which at that point it could begin to make higher highs and higher lows. But I think we're far from that because we continue to get rejected by that moving average. So just wanted to keep you guys up to date. If you guys have any questions about what we talked about today, feel free to send me a direct message via Discord. Also, if you guys didn't see, I forgot to almost talk about it. Tesla made new lows or testing new lows. It's at 199. Again, for those that are interested in investing in Tesla, this is one thing. Obviously, the CPI data report can further hurt Tesla, but there's a lot of concern going on with Tesla and Elon running Twitter, and maybe less focus being with Tesla itself. So a lot of selling pressure today. It's down 3.6%, nearly at 52-week lows. So please make sure that you are aware of that as well. So appreciate you guys' time. Hope and wish you guys an amazing Monday. If you have any questions, you guys know how to reach out to me via Discord. That's that first link in the description. And if you want to watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow, that's that second link down below. And I'll see you tomorrow at Market Open. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That's that third link. And if you want any of these type of trading flags and or trading apparel like mouse pads and or gear, click the fourth link in the description, and that is at shoptechbuds.com. Also, I'm using the Webull trading platform. It's a free application for everyone in the US. And if you want to learn more about it to see if it's a good fit for you, click that fifth link down below, and you will earn up to 12 free stocks when you deposit $1. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on our green note. Take it easy, team.